Come with us on a journey into the unknown, the unexplained, and the unbelievable. We will test your senses and challenge your beliefs. A world where science and religion clash. Or do they? You will meet real people and hear real stories, but you will not believe. You will witness strange sights and hear strange sounds, but you will not believe. This is the New England Ghost Project. Welcome to the nightmare.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another fine edition of Ghost Chronicles and Next Generation. I am Ron Kolek, your host. What? What's so funny?
Nothing.
You get your turn. New England's own Van Helsing, with me all the way from the East Bridgewater studio in the heart of East Bridgewater, oddly enough, is the blonde bombshell herself, Anne Kerrigan.
Good evening.
So we can take a deep breath, right?
Oh.
Because it's a funny story that goes along with this. Because
it's funny. It's hysterical.
If you took the wide shot, you saw our lovely new fireplace here, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Well, you want to tell the story behind it?
Sure. So this is our Ghost Chronicles number 15 Christmas special, and so we had all kinds of big, enormous plans, as always, right?
Yeah.
So Ron says, "Oh, a fireplace. We need a fireplace. I have a fireplace. I'll bring the fireplace." Cool. All right. Well, so Ron rolled up this evening with the fireplace, and it's still in the box. It's still in the box. So
in parts.
In parts and pieces. So he brought it into the studio, and oh, no sweat. I'll whip this right together. And of course, it takes Ron a long time to get here because we're in East Bridgewater, and Ron's in the Great White North. So, so traffic was hideous. Let's put it at that. So Ron comes and we take everything out of the box. We put the pieces all over the floor, and there's no instructions. Right. There's no instructions. So
that's true.
So that's our story. And
but wait a minute, there's more to the story than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because you know we had no instructions, right?
Right.
But that's not a problem for a guy. But guys never read instructions
This is
anyway.
true. This
so
is true.
Immediately I started going, trying to do something, trying to figure it out. But I'm kind of making it happen, but not so much. So Anne says, I can help. And we did. We worked together.
I'm pretty good at this stuff. I can help.
You did. You worked together.
I can help, yes.
And a couple of times I was wrong, and you corrected me.
And he admitted it. I wish I'd had my recorder.
I just admitted it on the air, so there you go.
So anyways.
So we put this lovely fireplace for our show, and we are so excited.
We are so excited, and this is our Christmas special. Welcome to our Christmas special. And I didn't think it was going to happen. I really didn't think. I didn't think it was going to happen. We were just frantically. So we're a little late getting on the air tonight, and I'm sorry, but we've been driving our poor director
Have some
Russ
more eggnog.
Crazy. But here we are. So welcome.
Yeah. So here we go.
Right.
Let's tip to the.
Welcome to our Christmas special. Little eggnog in our skull glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So get your eggnog.
Glasses. Okay.
Put on your jammies like us.
Mm-hmm.
I notice you have jammies on.
I have my hey. You knew I had to be wearing leopard pajamas, right? Right? You knew it.
No, why leopard? I couldn't figure that.
You knew it before you ever.
I thought you were going to wear these big Walking
Dead. I even have
Dead.
little leopard feet in them, so they were just too cute. So
I thought you'd wear like Walking Dead ones or something.
if I could find them, I would. I just got a Walking Dead teddy bear for Christmas.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Handmade by our board treasurer, Jean. So, and it's awesome. But believe me, if I could find Walking Dead jammies, I'm all over it.
So anyways, and I'm going to stand up, which is going to drive Russ crazy.
You're going to stand up?
Yeah, that's
you
right.
just went out of the shot.
I know.
Okay.
You can see what I'm showing off, which is my...
and thank God, he's wearing pants under there.
So this is a night shirt, okay? My night shirt is 40 years old, and I wear it once a year, Christmas Eve.
What exactly is all over it?
Owls.
Oh, they're little owls. It
Yes.
looks like little cigarette butts.
When we first got married, my wife and I, cigarette butts. When I first got married, my wife bought...
Oh, there you go. Close up.
Oh, look at that.
The cigarette butt. I mean owls.
Isn't that cute? Yeah, a little owl somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
There it is.
Anyways, that's what they are. Good close-up, guys. Nice job. So, outside of my wife and my son, of course, no one else has ever seen these pajamas except you guys tonight. So there you go.
Now you're live nationwide. Oh, look.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
see?
okay.
My little cheetah faces. Oh.
I can't believe we wasted all this time on our jammies.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. Oh, we really should move on.
Right.
We should move on.
Before
we lose our entire audience.
Right. Before they die and they end up in a cemetery. Right?
A cemetery. That's a great idea. All right. We have a very special cemetery tripping this evening. So if our lovely director, Russ, could cue that up. If he isn't ready to kill us now, he will be. Cemetery tripping, please. Welcome to Cemetery Tripping, where I will feature a different cemetery in each episode that I hope you will seek out and enjoy as much as I do. As an avid taphophile, or lover of tombstones, I spend a lot of time in the local New England area in the beautiful and historic cemeteries we have here. The stones here are like no others, and I have literally thousands of pictures of the intricate and symbolic carvings found on them. You can see my pictures on Facebook by doing a search for Cemetery Tripping. Today I'm going to deviate a little bit from my usual cemetery review and probably upset a few people since I'm going to talk about the grave of St. Nicholas. Now before you get all upset, it's not the St. Nick that makes the toys and slides down that chimney every year. No, no, no. This St. Nick is the man behind the origin of Santa Claus, so pay attention. In the course of my research to determine exactly where the grave of St. Nicholas is, I discovered that there are actually a number of places where his bones could be buried. According to local Irish legend, St. Nicholas is buried in County Kilkenny in the ruined church of St. Nicholas in Jerpoint. The church is all that remains of the medieval village, Newtown Jerpoint, that fell to ruin by the 17th century. There lies a grave slab which dates to the 1300s with an image of a cleric, thought to be a bishop, and two other heads. The cleric is said to be St. Nicholas, and the heads, the two crusaders who, so the story goes, brought Nicholas's remains back to Ireland. The second resting place is supposedly on an island off the coast of Turkey, where historians believe they have found the original tomb of Santa Claus in the ruins of an early Christian pilgrimage center in Myra, on Jamil Adasi, the island of sailors. Their research into the 1,600-year-old site strongly suggests that the attraction for early pilgrims was the original tomb of St. Nicholas, a 4th century late Roman bishop, these days better known as Santa Claus. In medieval times, the place was called St. Nicholas Island by seafarers, and his name is painted on part of the ruined building where the tomb lies. When Nicholas died on December 6, 343 AD, still widely celebrated as St. Nicholas Day, his grave in Myra became a popular pilgrimage site. In 1087, Italian sailors stole the body and brought it to Italy, supposedly to protect it from invading Seljuk Turks. So, that brings us to the third burial site in the city of Bari. But wait, there's a fourth site. San Niccolò al Lido in Venice also has some bones from St. Nick. For years, the churches from Bari and Venice argued about who could claim the real Santa Claus. In 1992, the Venice bones were examined and said they were likely to be the same person. The explanation is that the original sailors may not have removed all the bones from Turkey, and the rest were brought to Venice during the First Crusades. Like many early saints, little is known about the life of St. Nicholas. It's said that when his wealthy parents died, Nicholas gave away his inheritance to the sick and needy, thus gaining a reputation for generosity. But his most important act, from the Santa Claus perspective, was his anonymous gift of 3 bags of gold thrown through a window to help pay the dowries of 3 maidens whose father would otherwise have forced them into prostitution. To commemorate this in medieval times, a custom grew up of giving anonymous presents on St. Nicholas's Eve. As well as being the patron saint of sailors and travelers, St. Nicholas also became the patron saint of children. In the Netherlands, St. Nicholas was known as Sinterklaas,
But it was through the Dutch colonial town of New Amsterdam, later renamed New York, that the Dutch Sinterklaas became the American Santa Claus, giver of Christmas gifts. So there you have it, the story of the grave of Santa Claus. Where his final resting place is exactly, I feel no one will ever know for sure. But his deeds and actions inspired a legend. So let's consider his final resting place in our minds, hearts, and shining eyes of our children. Merry Christmas to you all.
Wow, that was pretty good, Anne.
Aw,
It's so
thank
cute.
you.
Is that your child?
Yeah, I've been hiding that child. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No?
not my child.
Not your
It's
child?
just a very, very cute child that I found on the internet.
So you make your family up from the internet. I understand. Yep, it's just like Facebook.
Hey, you know,
You know,
who could know?
you ever see some of the pictures on Facebook? The people come up there and and they're like these gorgeous, and then you look really at their pictures and they're like, okay,
yeah, I
honey.
know. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. my
Why? I
friend.
mean, why do that? I don't understand that. I
Make
really don't.
themselves feel better, I guess. I don't know.
But isn't it who you are that's important than what you look like?
This is true.
I mean, to me
This
it
is true. Well, yeah.
Well, it is. I mean, I've been married like 43 years, right? Or whatever. And I go away with a lot of good-looking girls, right?
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
And my wife, well, my wife never complains.
God bless St. Jan.
Yeah, she never
love
complains
her.
because she has
love
faith
her.
in me.
Yes.
And basically, like you, I don't see you. Pick my words, Ron. Pick them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get my boots on.
I don't see
Yeah,
you
right.
superficially. I mean, I see you as a friend.
Yes.
I really do. I
Yes,
think
of
of you. I
course.
mean,
Of course.
I haven't barely checked you out. I'm just saying, I mean.
Thank God. That makes
you
me
know,
feel better.
Well, I mean,
Actually,
that's the thing.
it's
See?
okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's okay.
All
right?
right.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
There you go.
All right.
So you got something special?
I have. I
think I need another drink, by the way.
Drink your eggnog.
Yeah,
Drink
this
that
is,
eggnog.
This is going downhill.
I have a little special gift that I put together for you
and our audience.
and our audience for Christmas. So
Because we love our audience.
that's right. We can't do it without them, right? We'd just be sitting here talking to ourselves. All right, so
Like we've never done that before.
I have a special little poem that I have put together, and I would like to read it for you now.
Really?
I'd like to think that I could have memorized it.
Where's
but
the paper?
It's not. I'm not. I'm gonna
do it from
read
memory,
it
right?
out of thin air. Out of thin air. So are you ready?
Is this like a Christmas miracle?
This is a Christmas miracle.
Oh,
it's a
good.
Christmas miracle. All right,
I'm liking this.
here we go.
I'm excited.
Be quiet. All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas on the Ghost Chronicles set, and Ron and Anne said, "Who can forget all our fabulous guests who have visited here and left such good memories throughout the past year?" We started with our British pals who flew here to see us, Steve and Cal. They told us of the ghosties who haunt the UK and their feelings on ghost hunting the English way. Our next guest was somebody closer to home who records spirit stalking on his microphone. Mike Markowitz and his awesome EVPs sends chills down your spine when the spirits say, "Leave." And who in December was able to stop by? Why, it was Jeff Belanger, a pretty famous guy. He's worked with Ghost Adventures, PBS, and writes too. His books bring weird things straight to you. The amazing Viano next came to our set with tales of Houdini and spiritualism, and let Anne act as assistant while he showed us an escape from a giant mailbag. It was totally great. Jeremy D'Entremont came visiting and told tales of haunted lighthouses, pirates, and gold. He even spoke of flying Santa's trips to bring lighthouse keepers' children some gifts. We spoke with Aaron Cadieux about the Bridgewater Triangle dock. He told us many stories about how people would talk of mysterious creatures, UFOs, and strange things. Bigfoots and puckwudgies and birds with giant wings. We met Leanne Wilbur, whose house comes from a time when Lizzie Borden may have committed a crime. The house is now a haunted B&B where you can sleep over. Who knows what you'll see? On our next show, we talked with Josh Mantello, who is another fascinating paranormal fellow, who told us all about his investigations at Fentford Hall, a haunted mansion in Lenox, Mass, that is open to all. Tim Weisberg of Spooky South Coast fame was our next visitor who came to tell us about haunted objects he has discovered that might make you hide beneath your covers. Our 10th show brought Keith Johnson, demonologist. That was a show no one should have missed. Exorcisms, investigations, and famous locations. He's working hard at his vocation. Kelly Spangler is one of our favorite gals, a witch from Salem who showed us awesome spells. She spoke about clairvoyance in her city by the sea and showed us how to cast a spell for prosperity. Then came our 1-year anniversary. What? How could that be? A whole year flew by like a song. Well, nothing to do now but continue on. Our Halloween show was next, our favorite time of year. We dressed up in our stylish steampunk gear. Nate gave us a list of his favorite horror movies, and we talked about Ouija, goblins, and ghoulies. Author Joni Mahan brought her book, Bones in the Basement, which was a personal look at the haunted Victorian, Gardner, Mass. mansion. It may give you nightmares, I would imagine. So that brings us full circle to this Christmas show. Van Helsing and I are here, ready to go. We'll bring you more ghosties, strange things, and guests. Thank you for listening. You guys are the best.
Oh. How the hell did you do that? That was
you.
like the long.
That, you know how long it took me to write that?
Really?
Right? Seriously. That
I mean,
took
you
me
sent
a long
it. You sent it to me, but I didn't even look at it because.
I know you didn't look at it.
Well, I wanted to hear it from the first time from your sweet voice, echoing out over the air. And,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Right.
It was.
There you go.
I mean, the only thing I can say is, don't quit your day job.
Thanks. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
So-
I knew you'd love it.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. And you know, it's true. We've met a lot of nice people in this journey we've been on.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you know, what I mean, how long have I been doing this show with you? Like
Way too long.
4 years?
Way too long.
Way too long.
So anyways,
So, yeah, I can't even have imagined in the time since you called me up and said, hey, you know, do you think you'd like to do this with me? You know, it's just one night a week, and, you know, you can sit at home and, you know, just call in. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And what exactly is this thing,
What?
this pet
this
that you have?
this is the little hairy haggis.
A hairy haggis.
Yeah, a little hairy haggis.
Isn't haggis something that the Scottish people eat?
Not
Or
this one.
Irish? No.
Not this one.
No.
As you know, Spirit Quest was last year, right? This
Uh-huh.
little
Yeah,
hairy
okay.
haggis.
All right.
Isn't he cute?
He is
Ooh, what's your baby?
adorable. He's adorable. Yep. Okay.
It's like a little tribble, isn't he?
Is he supposed to do something?
No, he sits there. He's comforting.
He's just company.
He's comforting.
Okay. Oh, he's comforting.
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 Comforting. He's comforting. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But really, here, try it. Really. You'll find, no, you got to sit there and stroke him and just
No,
relax.
that didn't sound right.
Harry Haggis? So,
Does
Harry.
he squeak?
No, we don't hurt him. You're supposed. You're hurting the
I'm
poor
sorry.
thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here
Give
you
me a-
go. All right.
Poor Haggy.
All right. So what are we going to do next to entertain?
So actually, is that what we're doing? I think we lost the audience a long time ago. Harry Haggis,
All right.
it's like a little tribble.
Okay.
And he was, when Stephen Scott, who's been on our show
Yes.
very times, right?
Yep.
He came over for Spirit Quest last year. And he told me he was bringing me haggis.
Oh.
And this is what showed up.
Oh, and you thought
Little
yeah,
hairy
yucky
haggis.
But that's a nice haggis.
It's Harry the Hairy Haggis. Say that 3 times fast. It really is comforting. I bet
Harry
you.
the. Yeah, but
Honest
don't
to
you have a
God.
cat?
I do. It's the
That
same
would be
thing.
just as comforting?
Yeah, but my cat's a woman, and it's like, ugh.
Oh, well,
You know how
she probably
difficult.
feels the same way
You know how
about you.
difficult they can be. Anyway, so we have. Where's our audience? Wait a minute. Where's Nate?
Oh, you know, Nate is such a faithful audience member.
I missed the popcorn.
Yeah, he usually brings us popcorn. Nate is here every month, but he's just kind of become such an integral part of our show that we decided to fly him, no expenses spared, on the Ghost Chronicles private jet to a special location to tell a story from.
Really?
It's actually a story from Ghost Chronicles. Ghost a Day.
The book?
Ghost a Day.
The book?
The book.
It's awesome. Ghost a Day, the book. If you haven't got it, you should. Actually, it's great bathroom.
That's great bathroom reading.
It is, because you just
So-
open it up and you can pick a story.
We have sent Nate to a faraway place to relate to you a tale.
North Pole.
Nope, not the North Pole. But it is from December 25th in the Ghost a Day book. So if we could please bring Nate up from his distant location. He has a story for us.
You sure we have a satellite link?
I think so.
Okay.
Hello, Ghost Chronicle fans. Ron and Anne sent me to this beautiful place in Hampshire, England. There's a ghost story attached to this location. Let's get down to it. The last place you would expect to see a ghost would be Britain's Police College in Hampshire, England. Yet there have been sightings of no less than 14 ghosts there. The Jacobean building, known as Bombshell House, has its roots back to the 1600s. Byron Zouch built the current building, but it's the next owner, Sir John Cope, or to be more precise, his daughter Anne, who is the most famous ghost associated with the property. Anne was married on Christmas Day in 1727. During the wedding feast, Anne suggested a game of hide and seek. The guests and wedding party immediately dispersed throughout the mansion. The young bride soon found herself in a little-used part of the house, where she came upon an oak chest. She opened it and climbed inside. It was a perfect but deadly hiding place, for little did she know, as the lid snapped shut, that she would be entombed in the ornate box for 50 years. When her hiding place was finally uncovered, they found her decayed remains still in her wedding dress, her mummified hands still clutching her mistletoe bouquet. Scratch marks on the lid were silent testimony to her desperate fight for her life. In 1953, Bombshell House became a police college. The oak chest and Anne still remain, although the chief superintendent laughs at the reports. Many of the cadets have admitted seeing Anne, the lady in white, and more notably, catching the sweet aroma of her Christmas bouquet. There have been so many reports of Anne and the other ghosts at the college that the administration keeps a detailed record of all the sightings associated with the mansion. If you happen to visit the college and you see Anne or one of the other spirits, don't forget to report it to the secretary so they can update the ghost file.
Wow.
And we're back.
That was so cool.
Didn't he do a great job?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I know, and he really had a nice little vacation while he was over there too, so, you know.
How can women sit in these things?
Keep your knees covered. Nobody wants to.
trying.
No one wants to see that.
I'm
okay?
trying.
No, keep that
I'm
covered.
trying.
Okay.
How do the Scots do it?
I don't want
I
to
don't know. How do the
I
Scots do
don't
it?
want to know. So at any rate, as everybody can see,
I didn't get naughty for
we
nothing.
came back from
see?
the break.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're naughty. You're naughty all day long. We
I
know
wanted
that.
to be naughtier, but she
There's
wouldn't let me.
nice on the back. We've come back from the break with our friend Lori Parker from Mrs. Swift's and More in downtown East Bridgewater, a lovely, fabulous antique store. And she is also a member of the paranormal group, MAPS Paranormal, which is
Maps.
Massachusetts Area Paranormal Society.
Society. There you go. Very
That's a
clever.
cool
Well,
name.
welcome.
Thank you.
We have done a broadcast before, just the audio broadcast on TogiNet from Lori's shop. and from her old shop. Now she has a much bigger shop.
Really?
She does.
Twice the size.
Yes.
So it's a
wonderful.
different location?
It's still located in the old Masonic building, built in 1892. Lots of
Wow.
history there.
Well, that's
Lots
cool.
of energy there. A lot of space. It's wonderful.
It's beautiful. It is
thank you.
beautiful, and I was there a few weeks ago and just was amazed at the space. And the funny thing is, my friend Heather has moved into Lori's old space.
Get
And
out.
yeah, and she's doing like
Really?
children's birthday parties and things like that because she's a face painter like me.
Wow.
So that is, it's not Boston Funworks. She's Boston Funworks, but
Magical moments.
magical moments. So
She's awesome.
I'm gonna give Heather a little plug for her magical moments in East Bridgewater. If you're
Right.
looking for a place to hold a birthday party, I know I'm not supposed to do that. I'm sorry, but at any rate, both very haunted locations.
Extremely.
Sounds like
I
the
would
first time I met you. Magical moments.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was
That
it.
was
That
it.
was what I was thinking.
That's a compliment.
Magical moments.
So Laurie, actually, you've been on the radio show before, and you also helped my paranormal study group as well. And I was going to bring you a gift today, but I ran out of time, believe it or not.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Yeah. I had
Likely story.
I had this nice quarter I found in the toilet, and I was going to give it to you.
Oh, mine is better.
What? That's true.
Can she tell us the story?
Of course
behind
she
the
can
quarter?
tell us the story. That was what they call a segue.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
When I first moved into my prior shop, I was cleaning the bathroom. I cleaned the toilet. I looked in the toilet bowl. It looked great. The bell rang on my door, so I went. That meant a customer was coming in. I waited on the customer. When they left, I went back into the bathroom to clean up, put everything away. I looked in the toilet bowl, and there was a quarter. That quarter was not there when I used the toilet brush to clean the bowl. So I don't know where it came from, but a lot of little surprises like that happen in the building. Nothing negative, it's all positive, but it's just unexplainable things.
Wow. Wow.
Me as well as customers have
Right.
experienced them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, Ron, when
that's me.
that's you.
Okay.
Wake up.
Yep. What?
He's fallen asleep by the fire. When we did our broadcast from Lori's shop, it was probably like a year ago, maybe a little more.
Probably.
Ron asked Lori if he could borrow the quarter to bring back to his paranormal study group.
Yep. And we did psychometry.
Psychometry.
Do you know what psychometry is, Ian?
No, tell me, Ron.
It's reading an object, the energy that an object holds. So it's really interesting. If you hold an object and you just kind of close your eyes, you'll get certain,
Vibes.
yeah, vibes is a good word. Something might come through. It might be a name, might be color, might be, I don't know what to say. Anything at all is what, if whatever comes through, that's what you're supposed to say. So even if it doesn't make sense at all, and then you say it anyways.
Okay.
And that's psychometry. It's called reading energy on an object, because it's believed that objects retain energies.
Oh,
So-
thank you for enlightening me.
Did anyone find anything with the quarter
We
from the
actually,
Masonic Hall?
as far as what we know about the quarter, the only thing that came through was water.
How appropriate, huh?
Yeah, well, could have been crap.
That's
but-
kind of a given. It looked like it had been in water. So
No,
I
it
mean,
was.
you
It looked
know.
like a regular quarter. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
whatever.
I don't know.
Nobody knew where it came from. Nobody knew anything about it.
Oh, well.
So I noticed you got a big ass book there. What is
Hey,
that?
I
no
do.
swearing.
What did I say? What did I say?
No,
I have a
it's
couple
public
items.
access. You can't do that.
You can say anything in public access.
No, you can't.
Yeah, they just put you at 1 o'clock.
Can't do that.
No? Okay.
No, Russ says no. He's chiding us.
Oh.
He's chiding us from the control room.
Oh,
No, 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 no. But anyways, this
My
is
bad.
This is so. This is we invent. We just heard the voice of God.
Naughty, naughty.
we'll just bleep that out.
So, anyways, we did invite Lori down here this evening because she has an antiques store, and she brought us some things for psychometry.
Well, I brought 2 items.
Well, first, look at this book. Can we get a close-up of this
Well,
book,
it's
Dearest?
not really a, well,
Yeah, well,
it's a
check
gift,
it out.
It's
Check
a gift box.
Well, check it out. Turn it up a little bit. A little bit straight now. Zoom in on that. There you go. They'll do the work. You just hold it. They'll do the work.
There you go.
We have the best crew in the world.
Yes,
I
we do.
know.
That's beautiful. That's perfect.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And when you open it up,
And I love it,
you can
yeah.
hold things in it.
Yeah.
See?
She's got some neat stuff in there, too.
So
Wonderful.
All I pictured when she opened it up, there was a head. Remember the head? What was that? What was that? Adam's Family, wasn't it? Wasn't the Adams Family? No, the Adams Family was Thing. There was another one that had a head that you opened it up and whatever.
I don't remember the head.
You don't remember the head?
That's been before my time.
You opened the box and there was a head in it.
Okay, so let her show us the stuff. Come
Yeah. Pugsley
All right.
died, by the way.
on. Poor Pugsley. God
All right,
bless
I
him.
want
Yeah.
you to impress us.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, this is a angel Christmas tree top.
No, really?
Yeah. Some people call it spun glass. As kids, we just called it angel hair. But, okay.
Why are you giving it to me? Give it
Because
to
you're
Ann.
going to do
To me?
psychometry.
Give it to Ann.
I thought you were going to do the
You're
psychometry.
the
No,
expert.
she's the
You want me
I'm
to
not an
do
expert.
this?
Yes, do it.
You want me to do this?
I'm a facilitator.
Okay.
Do you have to meditate first?
Hum,
Oh.
hum, hum.
La la la. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
I'm trying to think.
God, I'm so red it looks like I've been drinking.
Santa Claus. No.
Wake up. Just whatever comes to mind. Just close your eyes and
All
whatever
right. I
comes
have
up.
a name. Christy.
All right.
That's
Just
what popped into my head.
what else? Think about it. Just there's no right or wrong. It's whatever you get.
Let's see.
Come on.
I know. Now we're really the radio show is going right down the tubes right now. Everybody's like, what are they doing?
No, we're doing psychometry. That's what we're doing. It's cool too.
Oh, I don't know if I can
Oh, you can do
pull
it, yeah.
anything out.
Is that all you got?
Are you not
just-
supposed to concentrate? Are you just going to supposed to take what comes to mind?
Whatever comes to mind.
Don't
Yeah.
concentrate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I did it
Yeah,
before.
whatever comes to mind. Oh, we actually
Oh,
got
we
a
have a question from the chat room.
All right.
That's all I can get.
All right, so I'll hold
I
on to
came up
this when
with
you get that
Christine.
question. Oh, my butt's sore. Can I say that on the air, or am I in trouble with that?
No, that's all right.
All right, fine.
And we do have a question from Stephen Scott. Hey, Stephen, in our chat room on TogiNet, and he says, since Christmas in the UK, because he's in Scotland, is a traditional time for ghost stories, do any of you have any Christmas ghost tales of your own?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any Christmas ghost stories.
No.
Like that have happened to us personally, I assume.
Oh, no.
Is what he means. But
No.
I don't have any personal experiences. What are you, smelling it?
I don't know. You can see through it.
Well, yeah, it's a tree topper.
Well, we could
The
have
top of the tree goes through that.
Yeah, I know. This is bizarre.
Now there's silence.
No, I'm holding on to this thing. Did we
Okay.
answer his question? Okay.
Well, yeah, we don't have any personal ghost stories.
First of all,
I'm sorry. I wish I did.
you know, if I could concentrate without you harassing me, I might be able to come up with something.
Okay.
But
All right.
anyways, that's fine. I mean, it's we should turn it around so everybody can see it. That's good. Isn't that awesome?
That is neat.
I'm sorry, but
Do you get a name connected to it?
she got Christy. I don't get any names. I know it's pretty. No, I really nah. I'm out to lunch. The only thing I saw
We
was
didn't say we were good at this.
no. It's not the point of being good. It's whatever you get. And right now I'm in no mood, evidently.
Oh.
Oh, but that's all right. It's okay.
Can she tell us
You could tell us about it.
about it now?
We could get one of the crazy people out there that's on our crew to hold it.
Really? Does anybody want to try it?
You want to try it?
Katie wants to try it.
Okay.
You have to come out here.
Can we
Katie.
we can send out the gaffer. Send the gaffer out to get it.
Katie wants to try her hand at psychometry because we're all tethered in with microphones and everything. So
Here we go. Come
Come
on,
on out,
Katie.
Katie.
Come on, Katie.
say hi, Katie.
Say hello. Join us. Welcome
All
to
right.
the Ghost Chronicles family. See what you get on this.
First thing
right.
that comes to mind.
Yep, that's what it is. I'm just too wired.
It's the eggnog.
Yeah. You're so funny. So, anyways, that's psychometry. You have another item while we're doing that?
I do have another
Okay,
item
so let's not.
in my
let's-
bag of tricks, a
yeah.
box of tricks.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the jewelry out of the box in case the box has energy of its
Ah,
own.
you never know. It's supposed to be the
Okay.
strongest energy. And you take one and I'll take the other.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Yeah, pretty dainty.
These are little earrings that we're holding on to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We have another guest on the angel from Sam. Is that our Sam? Which Sam? Oh, okay. We have two Samanthas or Sammys or Sams on our set. So, Sammy G. Sammy
Says
G.
says what?
has a. She guesses Veronica.
Okay.
She guesses Veronica.
Ouch.
She hasn't even touched it. Okay, so we have these really lovely, dainty little snowflake
Earrings.
earrings with kind of ornaments in the middle.
Any guest out there, by the way, anybody listening to the show who has their own impressions, please feel free to go into the TogiNet or the Parax chat room and,
Yeah, throw
let
a
us
guess
know.
out.
Yeah,
Throw a guess out. I know this is probably
I'm under all the hot
probably
lights.
a harder thing to.
Yeah, because
They're clip-back earrings.
I do know that, but
Those hurt.
I don't know.
I used to
never
wear
them.
I hope not. I used to wear my mother's.
I do.
Okay.
When I'm a pirate, I wear one.
So-
I
oh,
take that
well.
back. Oh no, I use the one that you screw the thing in.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
are almost worse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Laurie, I'm not good today. I am absolutely stinking up the storm.
I just want to know what's in that eggnog.
It's
Eggs.
it's espresso.
Eggs.
Espresso.
Okay, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
How hot and uncomfortable I am. Other than that, nothing really. I'm not getting anything right. I'm really not in a good frame of mind, and I apologize. What about you? What's her name?
Katie.
Katie.
This is Katie.
I'm not very
She doesn't have a microphone.
It doesn't matter. Just what do you get?
Hang on, Katie.
There you go.
There you go, mate.
Oh goodness, I have a mic.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not very good at this, but I feel like something. I feel like it's from maybe like a family or something that they didn't really get along except for around the time of like the holidays.
Ooh.
And I feel like a lot went down in front of this.
You never
And it
know.
was like an argument or something.
Did you say your name's Katie?
Yes.
Okay, can I tell the story of it?
It works for me.
Okay,
Works for me.
this
All right.
treetop belonged to my great aunt, whose name was Elizabeth.
Okay.
Elizabeth had a sister whose name was Katie.
Oh.
Katie was 39 years old when she passed from pneumonia.
Oh.
She had 9 children.
Oh my God.
The oldest was 9.
Oh.
So my Aunt Elizabeth promised Katie that she would raise those 9 children for her. So all through her life, she raised these 9 children.
Oh my God.
Aunt Elizabeth got married for the first time when she was 78 years old. And
Wow.
she came to me and she said, "Do you think people will think I'm crazy if I get married?" And I said, "Hey, if you find somebody you love, go with it."
Oh, yeah.
So they had 10 years
See
together.
people out there?
Oh, that's
Never give up.
awesome.
Never give up.
However, I think it's wonderful that your name was Katie.
Oh, that's great.
Everything
See?
ties together
Wow.
eventually. Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Did you get anything on those?
Okay.
Well,
Wedding gift.
really? Aren't they
Um,
Christmassy?
yeah. I don't know. That's all I can come
Do you
up
get
with.
any names?
What do you want? Everything? Jeez.
No, I want something.
Coral. I don't know.
You're gonna kill
I don't
me.
know. That's what's in my head.
Yeah.
I brought them specifically. They were from my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
who was a wonderful woman, and her name was Anne.
Oh.
Oh, that's so
Jeez, I
cute.
should have got something out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did tell me once when you did psychometry, you got an Elizabeth.
I did. I
So that's
did.
why I brought Aunt Elizabeth's
Oh.
Well,
names in.
Thank you.
In all fairness to me,
Don't be a
I am
you.
so
No.
uncomfortable.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sorry.
it's almost over.
You know. All right. Anyways, in all fairness, you really do need a better environment than what we're
Yes,
doing.
you do.
in.
That's true.
I mean, you're under the spotlights.
Mm.
You're drinking eggnog. You're in
You shouldn't-
pajamas.
You shouldn't dwell on that eggnog
We're
thing.
in pajamas.
We're on public
We're supposed to
access
be
here.
comfy in pajamas.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
I am comfy in pajamas.
Yes, our one of our crew members, Sam, is the other Sam.
Yeah?
She is in jammies as well.
That's
yeah.
right.
One-piece jammies like me. We almost bought the same pair. Well,
I thought I was going to feel uncomfortable wearing the hat until I saw
Oh,
you.
no.
oh no,
no.
oh please, you know we wear hats here all the time.
Yeah, we're hat people.
We've got hats right from Lori's shop before. So.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about
Frosty.
your shop and some of the things that are in it.
It's an antique shop,
Yeah.
so there are antiques, but there are also newer items, things that I like, magical things. I will tell you, I did have an open house last week, and in the back room, we've set it up as a Victorian parlor. It was once a funeral parlor. It was once the town library. There's a lot of history in the building. A gentleman and a woman came into the open house, and we were all dressed, people on our team were dressed Victorian. Santa was there too, of course.
Of course.
A woman came in with her brother, and she said, my brother wants to know if your shop is haunted. And I said, it has energy. She said, well, there's a little boy. He says there's a little boy in the back room. So people come in all the time and they say, there's a gentleman standing behind you, all this, you know. And they probably do feel it, but there's no way of proving it. So I wore, it was like a Victorian bonnet, and it had tulle, which is material, going down the back, my back to my waist. It was tied under my chin because I was dressed in costume. As I was going into the back room, something yanked at the tulle on the back of my bonnet, almost pulling it off, and it was tied securely under my chin. So I turned around and looked and thought it was caught on something, and it evidently wasn't. So I looked into the parlor where everybody was conversing and eating, and there was one gentleman who was looking at me smiling. So I walked over to him and I said, did you just see something pull or tug at the back of my bonnet? And he said, yes. He said, I told you before it was the boy. So it was fun, you know. I mean,
Wow.
he did say he was psychic. I don't know if he really was, but he had mentioned the boy before. And I know that I experienced something. Something did yank
Wow.
at that. So it was kind of interesting.
Well, there's a personal Christmas ghost story, Stephen Scott.
Well,
Yeah,
know,
There you go.
there you go.
I know that when we went there and did our broadcast, I saw, I think, a man standing in the back room there.
In the back room,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't usually come out beyond the threshold.
See?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And a lot of people do come in and they say, do you know there's a gentleman wearing a suit in the back room? Well, I mean, there were 65 businesses in that building over the years, at
Oh,
least.
wow, yeah.
So
Could be
there's
a
a
few
lot of
people.
energy. Yeah. Dancing school was there. I mean, there's a lot of energy.
Wow.
But it's all positive.
That's great.
And it's not just that building. It's
Right.
the whole area,
That
as
whole
you know.
block,
And,
yeah,
and what's
it's
what's
great.
the name of your ghost hunting team again?
MAPS, Massachusetts Area Paranormal Society.
Okay. And you have your website?
We do have a website. We do. We're on Facebook. We do have. We're using the back parlor now as our headquarters, so we can do PowerPoint presentations and things. I
cool.
just didn't have enough room in the other shop, as you know.
No.
It was a little close.
The new one is huge. If you walk in, I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We want to thank you so much for
Thank
coming with the
you.
show. I'm sorry
Thank
about
you.
the psychometry. But
You did a great job.
No, we didn't. The interesting thing about psychometry, if you have asked people to do it, they'll say, "Oh, I stink at this. I stink at it."
Right.
But they're really not getting the point of psychometry. Psychometry is what you read from an object.
Right.
There's really not a writing wrong on it. It's your reading. It's what you're getting from it. So maybe it might nothing known to the object itself, but maybe somebody handled it or whatever.
Exactly.
Or whatever. It's just whatever has been read.
Layers upon layers of
Exactly,
energy.
exactly.
Yeah, it could have been. What did you say, Chris?
Crystal.
Crystal
Or,
or Chrissy or
Krista.
Krista.
Christy. I said Christy.
You know, who
Look at me,
knows?
I can't even remember.
So we want to thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas
It's
to
been a
you.
pleasure. Thank you.
Bye now.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're tethered. Watch out.
that's the wrong chair.
There we are.
I don't get to keep it.
Oh, let me get up.
We're going to do a really graceful transition here, but that's all right.
Okay. So now.
Nothing but professionalism here, folks. Okay?
Whatever.
All right? Remember that.
I need some eggnog.
All right. So we're running out of time, and we do have
A visitor?
a
I've
special
heard.
visitor.
Did you hear that on the roof?
You know, I thought I heard a few minutes ago
But before-
a lot of
Noise?
clomping and stomping and bumping around. But
Could be.
all right, what you're going to read us
I
something?
got a present for you.
Okay.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
I
I know you hate Christmas
You
songs.
know how much I love Christmas.
But if you had to pick one.
You know, it's actually not like a dyed-in-the-wool bona
Whatever.
fide Christmas song, but they always sing it at church, and I just love it. It's called "Mary, Did You Know?"
Oh, I like that song.
I love that
I
song.
love Christmas. It's
That's-
so moving.
To me, that is totally about Christmas, and
Okay.
that's my favorite Christmas song. It's not a Christmas carol; it's a Christmas song.
Oh, okay. One of my favorite Christmas songs of all time is Christmas Bells
Christmas bells.
by by the Royal Guardsmen. The Royal Guardsmen.
The Royal Guardsmen.
Yep.
Okay.
So I, in my wisdom, decided to give you a present.
Oh boy.
And I have taken the song, Christmas Bells by the Royal
Okay.
Guardsmen.
And you're not going to sing to me.
No, I'm not going to sing.
Oh,
I've
thank
converted it to
God.
a poem.
Whew.
It starts off with the German, O Tannenbaum, du kannst mir sehr gefallen. That was pretty good, huh?
Very good.
I don't even know what I said.
Okay.
Okay. So, anyways, the news had come out from Western Mass. The Victorian ghosts were kicking some butt.
Beep.
But Edwin and Lillian ignored all of their friends and called on the Bombshell in Van Helsing again. It was a night before Christmas. We couldn't feel our toes. We were at the Victorian, so you know it was cold.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's true.
spied a shadow with their infrared. With ice on his nose, Van Helsing thought they were dead. The demon approached with hate in his eyes.
Ooh.
He reached to tear out their hearts, but then suddenly cried. Why he didn't continue, we'll never know. Or was it the pizza bell at the end of the show? The demon poured Anne a glass of blood red wine and turned to Van Helsing and said, "It is time." Just when you thought that it was the end, the demon screeched, "Merry Christmas, my friends."
Oh, wow.
Pouring another glass, he offered a toast, and Van Helsing and the Bombshell saluted their host. They drank down the brew and went on their way, each knowing that meet on some other day. Christmas bells, ringing through the land, bringing peace to all the world and goodwill to men.
Oh, wow.
You like it?
Look at you. Wow.
It's yours.
Oh, thank you. I'll treasure it always.
So, did you hear a
There we
noise?
go. I did hear a noise. Who do you
What
think
is
it could be?
I don't know.
Should we tell our visitor to come in? Who's there? Who is that out there?
Is it the demon?
Oh, no, it's the demon.
That is pretty scary, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, my.
Dressed in red.
It's Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's something. I think it's that Chris Kimbingle or whatever.
I was in Brockton, but somebody stole the reindeer, so I had to
You
walk
gotta come a
over
little
from
closer to me, Santa Claus.
Okay.
Come on in.
there. Okay, how are you doing there, young man?
Hey, control room, you got to widen up that shot.
Yeah.
So we can see Santa Claus.
Oh, they can't say that.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
Just-
That's what we're
there
looking
he is.
for.
There he is. Just widen
So,
up the wide shot, Zach.
Putting a little weight there on.
Who's probably got to adjust the shot.
Put a little weight
There
on
you
this,
go.
Santa, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Santa.
Mrs.
How
Claus
you've grown.
Keeps me well fed.
Santa, have you got something
Oh, yes,
that you
I have
brought
gifts for you
us?
folks. But first, I have a little
Ooh.
something from Mrs. Claus for you.
Uh-oh.
She wanted me to get that to you special.
Was that for my previous discouragement?
That was something that you did to her that she wouldn't explain to me. I
Oh,
couldn't explain
no
it.
wonder you have the naughty hat.
Oh, yes. And I got one
Wow.
other wonderful thing here just for you.
Oh,
All
goody,
right.
goody, goody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The elves made that special just for you.
A bag of coal. I'm so surprised.
Oh, yeah. And here's a very nice item for you.
Look. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is from Russ.
Russ?
It's, oh, is it a can of beer? What is it?
That's right. I don't know. You have to open it.
I don't know. Should I open it?
Yeah.
Should I open it?
Unless you want me to open my,
Uh-oh.
what'd you get? What'd you
I
get?
got,
Something for you, Ron.
Ooh!
I got a zombie survival can.
Get out of here! I've always wanted one of
All
those.
right.
What is in it?
Thank you.
What is in it?
I have no idea, but it has 110 calories.
There you go.
So it's on my diet.
Oh, look at cool.
There you go.
Look what I got. Oh, check it out.
Isn't that lovely?
Isn't it awesome?
Oh, did you see who it's from?
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Was that from you?
Yes,
What did it say? Oh, yeah. It's a nose warmer.
it's a nose warmer. And what do they say? Naughty to match his
A
hat.
nose warmer.
And go with
Oh.
his coal.
It's just like Christmas.
There you go. There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Santa.
Indeed.
Yes.
And stay away from my life. That's all I
Yeah.
got to say.
Thank you,
It
Santa.
wasn't me, it was-
I
it
know,
was
I know
another-
you're going to be busy in a few days, so good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you. I got to get back to the North Pole. now.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Well, that was scary. Now, open up
Look
your
at all the
gifts.
presents
Oh, no,
I got.
no, not that one.
Not this one?
Open the other one first.
This one?
Yes.
This big one?
Open the big one. Can we get a close-up on this? Can we get a close-up on Anne
I'm
here?
over here.
There
Hi,
we are.
camera one.
There we go.
All right. Okay, so we're opening presents for all you people on the radio.
Yes,
who
we're opening
can't see
presents.
us.
Yes, we are.
Let's see.
And what does this say? What does this say?
Eternal Youth Potion.
Eternal Youth
Eternal
Potion.
Youth Potion.
Santa Claus brought you Eternal
I
Youth
already
Potion.
drink this every day.
Really?
Don't you know
Eternal
that?
Youth Potion.
Eternal Youth Potion.
Can you open it? Or do you need my help?
Santa Claus taped this up pretty well.
Yeah, damn Santa Claus. What is it?
Hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, that's to keep the Bombshell
Wow,
blonde
how did you know?
forever and ever.
All right, I'll put it up here with my other gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
that's-
can I open this one?
Oh, yeah.
Or is
open
that for
one.
later?
No, that's for you.
Look, it's just like Christmas at home. We throw everything on the floor,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
All right, and now I got a corpse bright. What does that say?
Bride, my God. What,
Oh,
my
Tim
glasses?
Burton's Corpse Bride.
You want my glasses?
Sorry. No, thank you. Well, thank you.
Wait a minute.
That is some lovely
It's embalming fluid.
embalming.
I mean, no, embalming, I mean, what do you call
It's
those?
lip balm.
Lip balm.
Lip balm.
Balm.
Thank you, Van Helsing. I'll treasure it always.
Yeah, as
I'll
much as
treasure
the
always.
peroxide.
And wait, there's one more thing. There's one more thing in here, but well, you'll have to open that later.
Really?
You'll have to wait in suspense because we're almost out of time.
We can't open it up on
Well, I
public,
guess we can.
public access
All right,
TV?
you open it up. It's
that what you're trying
really
to tell me?
it's really a gift
Here, hold on my nose
for
warmer.
for you and Saint Jan,
St. Jan and me.
actually,
All
because
right.
God knows she deserves a gift for spending so much
Ooh.
time with you.
Really?
Yeah,
This is it?
that's it. It's fancily wrapped. There's one more thing in there too.
Oh, which should I open this?
Whatever you'd like.
I'm so excited.
You should be
I
excited.
have tissue paper now, and I'm opening the tissue paper, and I'm opening it, and I open it, and it says, "Welcome to the Love Shack." For those who do not know,
Folks lining up outside just
for
to
those
get
who do
down.
not know, that is the name that I have dubbed my little cottage. It is called the Love Shack. Isn't that right?
By the river.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called the
The
Love Shack.
Shack by the river.
So, funny story.
Okay.
Leslie Marden, who we both know, right?
Yes.
Went on Facebook and she posted a sign. It said 15 miles to the Love Shack. It
Yeah.
says, when I saw this, I thought of you.
You did.
That's what she said. Because
Oh.
I call it, I call
yes.
my house the
I
Love
saw
Shack.
that post.
Right,
Yes,
you
I
saw that
did.
post,
Yes,
right.
I did.
Well, shortly in the comments was another one which said, huh? Which was her husband.
Oh.
because evidently he doesn't know about the Love Shack being my house, and so whatever.
Okay.
So you get it?
I got it.
Yeah,
I
it was
got
embarrassing.
All right, so open up that one more thing because we're running out of time.
Really?
How much time? We have 5 minutes.
No, that was 15, 5 from each room.
5 minutes. from 3
You've
crew
been
members.
naughty?
From 3 crew members. Untie it. Untie it.
I can't
That's my
do this
chair.
stuff.
That's my chair, folks. It's a leather chair. Okay?
What?
Nothing.
What?
I'm making noises in my chair.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, more coal.
There you go. All right? So there's your coal.
Yeah.
Here's your naughty socks.
So
Here's your naughty socks.
So anyways, you notice if every year for Christmas, my wife gives me a tin of coal. I don't know what is me and coal.
I don't, yeah, I can understand that.
Well, anyways.
At least this coal you can cook stuff with.
Yeah, probably if we ever get stuck anywhere.
There you
So
go.
anyways, before we go, can we get our pajama friend out here so she can show off her
Sam,
pajama?
do you want to come show us your pajamas?
Come on.
Oh, here she comes. Here she comes.
Come on, you got to
Here
come
she
over
comes.
here. Yeah.
There she is.
Hey-o.
There she is. That's the other Sam. Aren't these cute? I almost bought their sock monkeys, right?
Yeah.
Sock monkeys and
What the hell's a sock monkey?
they're what? Skiing sock monkeys and snowman sock monkeys, and I almost bought the exact same pair. So,
Really?
but I put them back at the last minute because I figured I had to go with the cougar look. So, thank you,
The
Sam,
cougar look?
for sharing.
The cougar look?
Yeah.
Cougar.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm old. That makes me a cougar.
Okay. I was defending you.
All right. How unusual.
I do that all the time. I've always got your back.
Oh, that's right.
Don't
know.
I?
I know you do, Van Helsing.
Whatever the circumstances, whatever we run into,
That's right.
I'm there.
That's right.
And one thing we do want to mention is that we will be doing an investigation in January together.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting the rap cue. Okay. Yes, we will be doing another probably freezing cold investigation
In January.
in January.
Of an old mill,
It's an old.
just before it gets torn down
That's going to be cool. That's going to be very
in so
cool.
many ways.
But we can't divulge the
Location. No,
But
because we don't want the ghost to run away
I know.
if we
right.
tell them we're
We
coming.
don't want it to be overrun by ghost hunters.
Right.
All right.
So, is it time to wrap it up?
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Did we
But-
get the wrap?
We did get the wrap.
We did?
You were busy patting your tribble or
All right.
haggis, whatever
Good
it
night.
is. So, but we would like to say,
We'd
to
like
everybody-
to wish everyone
like to wish everybody very happy holidays, Merry Christmas,
and Happy Hanukkah,
Happy Hanukkah,
Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa.
St. Patrick's Day,
Well, we're getting a little far afield there, but
St.
anyways.
Valentine's Day,
But
4th of July.
thank you, everyone, for listening, and
Good night and God bless.
good night and Merry Christmas.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
From ghoulies to ghosties, long-leggedy beasties, and things that go bump in the night. Deliver us, good Lord.